Alright, this level is called My Toe is on Fire. It's short and sweet and themed, and it's called A Fun and Fair Ending, clearly ideal for a viewer-level submission. This was submitted to me by a viewer. 2 people have cleared this out of 11,000 people that have played it. It is a 0.01% clear rate. Let's see what happens. I'm not particularly... It's short and sweet, so it'll probably be quick. Okay. Okay. Fun. Okay. God damn it. Okay. This is ridiculous. Okay, wait. Oh my god. Okay, I'm pretty convinced that is a frame perfect segment on the left there. You come through here. Okay. Well, I'm making some progress. Alright, that's gonna jump through here. We can move through there. Move to the left. Okay. Wait a sec for that to come down. Jump through here. Okay. Alright. Come through here. Wait. Alright. Come through here. Jump. Jump. Okay. Alright. Move to the left. Jump to the... Alright. Okay. Move to the left. Jump up. Alright. Okay, move to the left. Jump! Okay, move to... Oh. Alright. Okay, move to the left. Jump! Okay, move to the left again. Okay. Alright, move to the left. Jump to the right. Move to the left. Get ready to move to the right. I probably shouldn't have jumped there. Okay. Move to the... Okay. I'm getting better at that, weirdly enough. Damn! That was close. How is this short and sweet? I imagine this is gonna be really long. This does not look short and sweet. Okay, jump up through there. Wait a second. Jump through there. Fuck! Okay, so you have to land on that one block and then, like, do another backwards jump to get up to the other one. And then grab the red coin. Okay, wait for that. Jump up around through here. I went too far. Okay. This is a hilarious level, by the way. I'm quite amused by its existence. I'm sure there are many, many levels like it that are just ridiculous and they're just bait to piss off your streamer of choice. And I guess, unfortunately, that's me, but I guess I should at least be happy that I have people that care enough to piss me off. That cycle is new. That fireball doesn't usually do that, so I disapprove. Okay, come through here. That fireball is not done that before. That fireball is absolutely on a different cycle than it used to be on, which is going to make this nearly impossible. Alright, here we go. Move to the left, fireball comes down, I fucked up the jump. Okay. Fireball comes down, move to the left, backwards jump up. Okay. Okay, move to the left, fireball comes down, backwards jump up. Okay. Alright, fireball comes down, backwards jump up, move to the left. That fireball is absolutely on a different cycle than it used to be on. How in the fuck is that fair? There's no way. There's no way. If you look at that, there is no possible way I could ever pull. There's nothing that's not doable. It is not possible to do that. There is no way. There's no way. That fireball is perfectly placed to hit you right in the dick. That's not cool. My dick is very, very flammable. Alright. So there's nothing. There's no. Ah. I liked when I was making incremental progress instead of getting fire decked. Damn it! Alright, I have officially died 202 times in this game. We passed... Oh, how quickly we passed the 200 death mark. It was here for a brief second. Okay, come through here. I guess I meant to jump onto that one to the right. And then we need to wait a tick or something like that. Oh, I wasn't even ready. I was thinking to myself, fuck! I wasn't thinking to myself, though. I was thinking to all of you, because that's what streaming is all about. It's just shared thinking thoughts. Damn! Alright. I just need to come up... This is probably getting fairly boring to watch, so I gotta come up with some fun improv ideas. So, I guess, I'm wondering if I have any stories about fire. Well, okay. So, let me tell you the story about how I found out that my dick was indeed flammable. So, a long, long time ago, I was I went to band camp. And when I was there, I hung out with a dude who, oh, that's not, yeah, okay, we'll continue going in that direction. Well, I hung out with a guy who smoked cigarettes. Damn it. I've died more times in this game than in Sekiro. That's hilarious. Anyway, so I hung out with a dude who smoked cigarettes, and, he was like, what we decided to do was we decided to go into the woods, because he told me that, in the woods, there was buried treasure, and I was like, I could go for some buried treasure, that's totally fine. So we set out, you know, all the camp counselors were like, no, don't do that, and we were like, fuck you, just because my parents signed a waiver doesn't mean that, you know, I can't just do what I want, because, like, legally, just because they sign a waiver doesn't mean they can actually, like, have any authority over you. They can't, like, put you in jail or anything like that. So anyway, we go out into the woods, and, while I'm out there, what do you know, we run into a bear. Now, the bear comes up to us, and the bear is like, hey, you guys got a cigarette on you? And I was like, yeah, he probably does. I don't smoke, but, you know, I like to hang out with people who smoke because then that by extension makes me look cooler. So anyway, the bear is like, that's cool, guys, and we handed the cigarette over, and it turns out that the bear was actually Smokey the Bear, and he was playing a trick on us. So we pull out the lighter, we pull out the cigarette. He immediately rips off his mask to reveal that he's wearing a hat, and he's actually Smokey the Bear. And we should have known that because he's asking for a cigarette. Anyway, so Smokey the Bear is just like, oh, you two fucked up. And he was right. So anyway, Smokey took us to bear prison. While we were in bear prison, which is like, you know, that... I won't go into too many details of bear prison, unless you want me to go into details of bear prison, but basically, okay, the gist of bear prison is that, it smells like bear shit all the time, and, you know, it's basically it. Like, the entire premise of bear prison is that you just have to sit around, next to a bear, and it's shit at the same time. I mean, what are you gonna do? There's a bear there, so, like, you can't get away from the bear. It's always gonna just, like, every time you go away, the bear just goes, and he pushes you into the shit pile. So your choices are to either just stand still and not do anything, or you just, piss off the bear, and the bear just trips you and throws you into shit pile, and, you know, you're still there. You just are actually covered in the shit as opposed to just standing near it. So anyway, that's basically just a bear prison. So we had to go to bear jail, and, you know, we show up there, and we're like, hey guys, they still didn't actually file, like, we didn't sign a waiver, you know, my parents signed a waiver, but, like, you still don't actually recognize any authority over me. So anyway, what we decided to do at that point was, according to our constitutional rights, we were allowed an attorney. So, we paid our, you know, we waited there overnight. the bear bailiff showed up, and he was like, okay, you guys, you know, you're due back in bear court in like a couple of weeks to help pay off this fine. So, you know, we're agreeing with that. You know, that's totally fair. As long as we like get an attorney present. So the fun thing about bear prison is that they don't really recognize like human attorneys. What you have to do is you have to get a deer. So you have to get like a deer attorney, and because basically the way the animal kingdom works is that every animal can have exactly one profession. So deers are lawyers, squirrels are farmers, bears are jailers, and like so on and so forth. You know, it totally makes a lot of sense. God damn it. So anyway, we have to hang out with the deer, and the deer is like, shit, guys, you really messed up. There's nothing we could possibly do, and you know, we're like, can we get off of a technicality or anything like that? Because that's how the law works. You just ask, like, hey, can I get off on a technicality to your lawyer? And the lawyer's like, yeah, we can probably make that work. So anyway, the lawyer and us, we decide to work out a deal. We go for a plea bargain. I plead guilty. The guy I'm with pleads guilty to attempting to bribe a official of the woods with a cigarette. Now, granted, that's not the entire story, but it does get us out of bear prison easier. So anyway, what we decided to do at that point was we go for it, and we go up to court, we go to the judge, and we kind of present our case, we present our plea deal and stuff like that. And the judge says, hey, that's fine, that's pretty good. The judge in this case was actually another bear. Apparently bears are basically just the entire legal system except for attorneys. So anyway, the judge is there, and the judge asks us, like, as we're leaving, like, hey, you know, after we accept the plea deal and stuff like that, and, you know, we just pay a fine or whatever, the judge is like, that's cool, do you have a cigarette on you? And I was like, no. But then the guy was like, yeah, sure, here's a cigarette. The judge rips off his judge wig, and wouldn't you know it, underneath the judge wig is the Smokey the Bear hat. He boomed on us again. So Smokey the Bear is like oh shit. So Smokey the Bear, what he does is he got us again, and at this point we decide, fuck this, we're not gonna go through the entire bear legal system again. It's actually like a gigantic joke. So anyway, the guy decides that, like, it's a fight or flight situation, and we don't exactly, I don't see a pair of wings on us. So anyway, we decide to fight. So we light up the cigarette and just immediately toss it at Smokey the Bear, who, it turns out that the reason that Smokey the Bear doesn't like fires so much is that he's actually, like, weak to fires. So he's actually an ice elemental. Didn't know that at the time. That was a very, very lucky little situation that we wound up in. Anyway, so we throw the cigarette at Smokey the Bear. It catches on fire, and it just immediately dies. We run back to the camp, and everyone is like, you know, like, hey, we told you not to do that. Now you know why. And, you know, we look through the paperwork or whatever, and it turns out that, like, the waiver we signed does state that we don't go into the woods because that's where the bear court is. Live and learn. We figured out at that point, like, hey, maybe we should just read all the paperwork that we sign, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, it was the last day of summer camp at that point, and to celebrate it, what I tried to do was I tried to light my dick on fire, and then it worked. And that's the story about how I learned how my dick was flammable.